channel. Today we are going to be doing a little chit chat, get ready with me kind of deal. I kind of explained it in my favorites video that I took a little break from YouTube because I got married, but here I am back at it again with another video. We're gonna just chat a little bit. I'm gonna catch you up on my life. We're gonna get ready. We'll just hang out together today. So I already did my brows, but I'm gonna go ahead and prime with my MAC Painterly paint pot. This is what I use every single day to prime my eyes. Now that we're all primed, I'm gonna start my eyes. I don't really know what I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna use my Tatcha Silk Canvas. My skin was kind of flaring up a little bit, if you can see. Like all the stress of the wedding ended and my skin was just like, oh my God, I was holding this in for so long and now I can just let go and be an asshole again. At least it kept its shit together for the wedding. I think my skin's also peeling because I just did the ordinary AHA peel last night, and every time my skin's like flaring up and kind of acting a little funky, I do the peel. So my skin is better this morning. My pores are looking much better than they were. I always double prime with the Milk Hydro Grip because the Tatcha primer is awesome at filling in pores, but it doesn't make my makeup last any longer. The Milk one really does. Oh, okay, and I'm knocking shit over, great. Didn't know this was gonna be a mukbang too, did you? So my dogs are being adorable. Normally I have an issue with them. They're like little toes tapping in the background because they have wood floors in this room. I fixed that problem by putting their bed in here. So I think I'm gonna use my Life's a Drag palette today. I really love this palette and I haven't busted it out in a while. The shadows, the quality of this is so good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with Sickening right here. This is a Morphe M441, by the way. You can use any code you want. I don't have a code, I just work for Morphe. My favorite code to use is Adopt a Love because it donates to animals in need. And I feel like a lot of people don't know about that code. I rescued my 2 dogs. I hope in the future I can rescue more dogs. Right now, I don't know. I feel like I would get a 3rd dog, but I also feel like I want to like have room for kids too in the future. So obviously not right now, I don't want to have kids. I literally just got married, the ink's not even freaking dry on my marriage certificate, so I don't want to have kids anytime soon. But like maybe in a couple of years I will, and I don't want to like be overrun by dogs at that point. Yes, I love dogs. Would I adopt again? Absolutely. Would I possibly get a 3rd dog? Yeah. Would I get a 4th? Probably not. These blend so well. Oh my God. I haven't used Life's a Drag in a minute. This is a Morphe M514. It's a great little blending brush, by the way. I've had some good shit that I've been watching lately, and I need to tell somebody about it. Oh my God, the Ted Bundy movie with Zac Efron was amazing. Not to mention, I love Zac Efron to begin with because, hello, have you seen him? And I feel like he was a great choice for Ted Bundy because he is really handsome, and he kind of depicts that like, oh, how could he ever do something that sinister and that disgusting and evil with his killings when he's, you know, that nice and that normal and that handsome. And I thought the movie was great because it was from like his girlfriend's perspective. So it really painted him the whole time to be innocent in the movie. Like the whole time you're like, oh my God, there's no way he did any of this. Like he's definitely innocent. And like you kind of hold on to that hope that like, yeah, he definitely didn't do this because his girlfriend the whole time was like, oh shit, like I know him. He's a person in my life that I've known for a long time. He's been around my child, blah, blah, blah. And he would never. Well, she thought wrong because he did. So, I mean, we all know about Ted Bundy. The movie was just really great, and I feel like they did a good job painting it in a light that was different. I would have liked to see more about the murders because they really didn't go into any of that very much. I am like curious about crimes and stuff like that, you know, like police work and like what happened and why and all that kind of thing. I'm really into like the murder podcasts and all that. Crime Junkie. Crime Junkie is amazing if you're into murder podcasts. Another person that I am obsessed with right now is Bailey Sarian on YouTube. She does Murder, Mystery, and Makeup Mondays, and that I feel like fits all of my needs. But she does it like where she tells a true crime story or like a case that she's interested in, and she just like she does her makeup at the same time. I don't know why that blows my mind. I don't know, I'm just really into it because I have something to watch while I'm listening to a true crime story. So it just fills all my needs in one, and I just love that. So if you haven't checked her out, like she's incredibly like beautiful and talented at makeup too. So definitely check out Bailey's YouTube channel. I'll link her down below. And check out Crime Junkies podcast too, because I love them and I think they're really cool and I kind of want to hang out with them. So I've been obsessed with the Gypsy Rose case lately. I watched The Act on Hulu and it was so good, and like it just like is one of those stories that just gives you the chills when you watch it, because you're just like, oh, like how could anyone ever do that? So if you don't know about Gypsy Rose, she basically was held hostage by her mother her whole life. Not hostage necessarily, but like she was pretty much abused by her mother because she was bound to a wheelchair when she didn't need it. She was going to all these doctors when she didn't actually need it. She just was tortured basically and told that she had all of these disorders and problems medically, and she didn't have anything wrong with her. So she just kind of suffered her whole life, and she ended up getting an online boyfriend because she knew like she could walk and all this stuff, and she ended up like conspiring with her online boyfriend to kill her mother. And this whole like series was based on that. It was only like 8 episodes, but it was so good and so just like chilling to watch because you just feel sorry for this girl. Like, and I ended up going back and watching the documentary Mommy Dead and Dearest, which was all about the actual like real case. It wasn't like a reenactment. It was really, you know, showing the clips of her being interviewed. And I have to say, I'm glad that I watched the documentary second because I already knew of the Gypsy Rose story, but I never really watched too much about it before. The actors that they picked were so good and so perfect because they like nailed it. Gypsy's voice, the boyfriend, Nick, his voice and everything, their mannerisms was all like dead on, and it just blew my mind when I watched the documentary because I was like, wow, these actors really did a good job. I just highly recommend watching it if you're into true crime kind of stuff. Oh god, Manny has the best shimmers. I know Manny's probably not watching this, but Manny, I love you for your shimmers. I've tried a lot of eyeshadows in my life. Manny's formula is #1. This is a very Jaclyn Hill palette look. Another good one that I've watched lately was The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. If you have not watched that, oh my god, it is nothing like the kitschy talking cat kind of thing that you're thinking it is. It is nothing like that. It's like dark and demonic and scary, and it is so good. My husband and I were freaking glued to our TV watching that shit. I watched season 1 and I really liked it, but season 2, holy shit. I was not expecting it to be as good as it was. I think out of everything that I've watched recently, that has been my favorite. It's one of those shows where you're just like, oh shit, like I didn't see that coming. I hope they do a season 3 of Sabrina. Also, Stranger Things I think is coming back soon. And I fucking love Stranger Things. Also, the new It movie is coming in September. I'm not a reader. Like, let's be real here. I'm not a reader. I'm not like, oh my god, let me sit down and read this Stephen King novel. But I do enjoy his stories a lot. Like, all the movies that have come out that are Stephen King, I really like. I'm not somebody who likes to read. It's because it's boring to me. My eyes start to hurt when I stare at the pages too long. It's not stimulating enough for me. I'm just not a book person, never have been, never will be. I don't know, I do podcasts and I do videos and movies and stuff like that. But I do really enjoy Stephen King's stories. So yes, I watched the It movie when I was a kid many times and it scared the shit out of me, like most people. Yeah, I'm not like scared of clowns. I'm terrified of sharks. Sharks are the one that I'm like, oh fuck no. Jaws did that for me. This is the new Morphe liner. This is Morphe ink liner. It's a felt tip and it's bomb. My eyes are done. I popped on a pair of, these are House of Lashes Stella Luxe. I put all my lashes in this cool thing from Morphe. It's a lash holder. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. It's my favorite of all time. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear, which is a new love of mine. This one's a little bit too dark for me right now, so I'm just gonna do a pump of that and a little squirt of the L'Oreal. I watched a Jaclyn Hill video on how to make your makeup last, so I tend to use a brush lately, but I'm gonna listen to my very glam mother and do it her way. I feel like it takes Jaclyn Hill forever to do her foundation, and I feel like that's the quickest part of my makeup, which maybe is why my skin is always my least favorite part of my makeup. I mean, I love doing skin on other people, but I am very insecure about my skin. I have been my whole life. So maybe I'll start just spending a little more time on it. Hey, honestly, I wonder if Jaclyn Hill would like this concealer. Do you ever think that? Like, oh, I wonder if my favorite beauty guru would like this. I think about it, and then sometimes they do reviews and I'm like, oh my god, they hated it. Comment down below if there's something that you think I would love. I have not used this in so long, but I still have it, so I might as well use it, right? This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and this is what she swears by. I don't buy Kat Von D products anymore because I don't really agree with a lot of her shenanigans, but Miss Jaclyn sets her shit with this every day. This is the Jeffree Star powder. When you think she's done adding powder, she's not. She said she like really gets in the crack of her nose too. So let's get that crack. I love this bronzer. I wish they would bring it back. Morphe, if you're there, it's me, Kaylee, and I need this bronzer back. Let's finish up the lower lash line. This is the Morphe Lights Out liner. It's the new 24-hour ones. And I'm just, if you thought I wasn't Jaclyn Hill, here I am, being Jaclyn Hill. Okay, bitch. Wow, that is so glam. Oh my god. All right, let's wipe away this bake, y'all. Wow, I'm so glam right now. I can't even handle it. Okay, anyway. Oh my god, I love how my makeup's turning out. Okay, so I'm gonna set the fuck out of my face right now. This is the Continuous Setting Mist from Morphe. Just for the record, this is the best brow gel ever. So if you thought it was another one, you're wrong. Let's use, this is the Jeffree Star Sarcophagus highlight. Oh, it's so freaking beautiful. This highlight is very blinding. I'm gonna use Frenchie from Morphe. All right. Okay, now that we're overlined, I'm gonna do Mannequin. Oh, I haven't worn this one in a while. Man, Mannequin's just such a good color. Okay, I'll put a tiny bit of gloss. This is the Morphe Flower Crown. This is the finished look. I hope you like it. I kind of am obsessed with this look. I haven't done one like this in a while. I'm kind of feeling it. So if you like this look, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know. Hopefully you guys just had fun hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun doing this. I don't really do Chit Chat Get Ready with me's that often. If you like this kind of content, give it a thumbs up and let me know. Definitely comment down below and let me know, like, what's new in your life? What shows have you been watching? What do you want to chit chat about next? Ask me questions. I don't care. Comment some stuff down below and let's just be friends. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at Kayleecarmel, Twitter, Kayleecarmel4, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next one. I love you so much. Bye.